Hi and welcome to this Aries New Moon Yin Yoga ritual. I'm Abbie, creator of the Cosmo Flow, where we blend gentle yoga with cosmic astrology so you can move in rhythm with the universe and reconnect with your soul's natural flow. Today's theme is the courage to begin for the Aries New Moon. And we'll focus on softening the head, face and heart space. Aries rules the head and the ego, while gently opening the chest to support brave new beginnings. And you might like to whisper through this practice in any time where you're centering. I move forward with trust, not force. I move forward with trust, not force. So let's begin. We're going to start in supported child's pose, which I've already come to. And you might like a bolster or a pillow under your chest here if you need the support. Otherwise, we're going to start with our knees wide and our big toes touching together. And we're going to melt our forehead down onto the mat. And if you'd like to support your forehead here with a blanket, you're able to do so. And this is key for Aries energy. If not, you can just leave as is without any props also. Supported child's pose soothes the mind and releases tension in the head and the jaw, and it quiets impulsive energy. So just breathe here. Inhaling softness, exhaling tension. Try and get your buttocks as close as you can to your heels without any pain. If you need a bit more space in your shoulders, you can always widen your palms. But just breathe, inhaling softness and exhaling tension. Let your forehead be held and soften the need to rush. If you find your mind racing, just be aware of your surroundings, what you can hear, what you can see or smell. And we will move on to our next posture. You can sit for a moment and inhale and exhale to integrate your child's pose, and then we'll come onto all fours. In tabletop position, you can start with either side. I've started with the right side to come into a low dragon or a lunge. So you can straighten your right leg out behind you and bring it forward into your foot, into the center of your mat, into your lunge. With your back knee down, and you sink your hips forward gently. Try staying upright here, or you can fold slightly forward. And you also have the option to put some blocks or some books, whatever you have, under your hands to bring the earth up to you, to make it more comfortable for your body. Whatever is comfortable for your body is always fine, as everybody is different. And breathe here. Inhaling softness and exhaling tension. Aries rules forward motion, So this pose channels that energy with control. There's no need to push. Let the body open you. And again, we don't want any pain here, so just adjust to what feels comfortable for you. And breathing into your edge. Meeting your appropriate edge and staying there. Don't push. This can be a challenging posture, especially for a couple of minutes, which we're holding for. Lengthening the spine, inhaling softness, exhaling tension. And you could say your affirmation of I move forward with trust, not force. Now we're going to move on to our left side, but I like to counteract before moving on into a runner's lunge, and then we will move on to our left side. So you can come into your tabletop and lift your left leg up and into your low dragon on the left side. Same setup as before, but you might be aware of the imbalance between sides. Everybody's bodies are different. I know my left side is definitely different to my right in sensation. So just hold here, breathing, inhaling softness and exhaling tension. You can use your blocks again. And it is very Aries to have the imbalance between sides, dominant energy versus your softer side. So you might want to repeat your affirmation here of I move forward with trust, not force. With your left foot planted on your mat, feel the earth beneath you. And breathe into your appropriate edge in the hips. Sinking those hips forward gently. Lengthening the spine. Inhaling softness. Exhaling tension. Breathing here. we're going to move into our next pose, but counteract with a bit of a runner's stretch here before back into your tabletop position and come onto your buttocks for a butterfly. Now you can put a cushion or a bolster or a block under your hips here to make it easier, or you can also put some support under your forehead once you fold forward gently. With the soles of your feet together and your knees have dropped out to your sides, you can fold forward slowly. And again, don't push here. Just move to your appropriate edge. Breathing in softness, exhaling tension. This posture grounds fiery energy into the lower body and encourages introspection before action. So before you leap forward, listen inward. You can grab your toes here. Whilst you let gravity do the work, you may realise you come down a little, folding inward more as you get deeper into your fascia and remove that stagnant energy. And you might like to repeat the affirmation, I move forward with trust, not force. Inhale softness, exhale tension. Just breathing, just being. Inhaling softness, exhaling tension as we come up slowly and gently and move into our next posture, our supported fish, our heart opener. So you can grab your bolster here or your cushion, whatever you have at home, and just snuggle it into your lower back and come into recline position over your bolster with your legs extended and your arms out wide, palms facing up. And breathe here. Hopefully your head is supported here, but if not, that is totally okay also. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. Our supported fish balances Aries independence with heart-led intention. Let your courage come from an open heart and not a guarded one. Inhale softness. Exhale tension. And breathe here. Being aware of your surroundings, coming back to the present. Again, affirmation repeated if you wish. I move forward with trust, not force. Just breathing. With that posture along your spine, your heart open. Inhale softness. Exhale tension. Let all parts of your body soften. Notice if you're holding. And we'll inhale and exhale back up into our next posture. So you can move your prop to the side, hug your knees to your chest on your back, and we'll come into a supine twist. So let your knees fall to one side. I've got my left here, and I've got my right ear as close as I can to the mat, with my arms out in cactus, or you can have your arms out wide, whatever's comfortable for you. Again, and breathing here. Just gentle, no force. And our supine twist releases residual tension and integrates the practice so far. Let it all unravel, no effort needed. Enjoy the rinse. You can always have your eyes closed in all of these postures, or your gaze softened, however you feel comfortable. And we'll hug our knees back in, come into center, hug your knees back in, and we're going to drop to the other side. In this case, my right hand side with my knees and my left ear as close as I can to the mat. And we'll inhale softness here and exhale tension. And enjoy the rinse on the other side. Letting it all unravel, no effort needed. So we'll move into our Savasana by hugging our knees into our chest in center again and softening and extending our legs out long in our reclined position. You can always grab your bolster or props and place them under your knees or on your hips for grounding, or an eye pillow over your eyes, blanket over your body as you do cool down in Shavasana. So whatever is comfortable for you, just to lie in stillness. And whilst you're lying here, maybe set an intention. What am I ready to begin, even if it feels uncomfortable? In the energy of the Aries new moon. And if you enjoyed this practice, I'd love to invite you deeper into the Cosmo Flow. Each new and full moon, I create gentle yoga rituals designed to help you move, release, and reconnect with yourself through the energy of the cosmos. You can join the next lunar ritual through the link in my bio, or sign up for my email list where I share exclusive practices, astrology insights, and soulful flows. Thank you so much for practicing with me wherever you are under the Aries new moon. I so appreciate your time and efforts and sharing your energy with me. And remember, the universe is always moving with you. Namaste.